Pressure is mounting on the FBI after the agency admitted it ignored a tip-off about the Florida gunman who killed 17 people at a high school. The Bureau's director has apologised to the victims of the school shooting. Mass killings are becoming an all-too-common story in the United States. North America correspondent Stephanie March reports on the toll of these repeated tragedies.
With any mass shooting comes the mass media, but when they go, it's the local reporters who have to stay.
Hi, I'm Lulu with the Palm Beach Post. It's good to meet you.
In her short career, 23-year-old Lulu Ramadan has covered the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting, the Pulse nightclub massacre, and now the Stoneman Douglas high school slaughter.
Some of the most tragic stories I've had to write have been the victims and the people themselves looking at this and realising it's the new norm.
These horrors have a way of thrusting ordinary locals into the limelight.
Well, a little over a year ago, my next guest was at the Fort Lauderdale airport when a passenger pulled a handgun out of a check bag and started shooting.
Annika Dean survived. 5 others didn't.
I felt kind of alone in a way, that I had this experience that I felt like people couldn't relate to. And after what happened at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, you know, my entire community can relate now, and it's very sad.
This week, her 14-year-old son hid in a classroom as gunman Nicholas Cruz slaughtered 17 people nearby.
There are a lot of people that are very angry. I'm angry, definitely. Definitely something needs to be done.
The FBI's admitted last month it failed to act on a call from a person concerned Cruz was going to carry out a mass shooting.
The FBI has determined that protocol was not followed.
People who survive a mass shooting or lose a loved one or even report on it are forced to join a club that no one wants to be a part of. The question is, how big does the club have to get before something changes?
We're still in lockdown.
Hiding from the gunman, 17-year-old student David Hogg recorded video testimonies of himself and his friends in case they didn't make it.
I realised that I might die, along with everybody else in there.
He hopes his efforts will persuade politicians to act in defiance of gun lobby groups.
They absolutely value guns more than kids. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Donald Trump visited survivors in hospital.
Do our gun laws need to be changed, Mr. President?
Nearby, families were focused on funerals. Stephanie March, ABC News, Parkland, Florida.